Hello everyone, Denise here. Today I'm going to show you how to make the Spiffy Cabled Hat using one ball of Loops and Threads Charisma. So this yarn you can get at Michael's. It is Charisma and they've had it for a while now. This is a colorway that is new to me anyway, and it is called Strawberry Multi. It is a bulky weight 5, calls for an 8mm crochet hook or an L11, and that's what I'm going to use. This is a clover, and it is 100% acrylic. It is 109 yards, 3.5 ounces, 100 meters, 100 grams. Like I said, it's 100% acrylic. This stuff is exactly, to me, like Serenity Chunky from Preemie. So whatever chunky yarn you want to use, one ball should do this trick. I did make a cowl out of the same yarn for the Paying It Forward Friday stitch in the round, and this is that, and it is gorgeous. I love this stitch very much. This originated from a pattern that I made in 2016. It is a shawl pattern, which I will be bringing to you. I'm editing the video right now, so it should be soon that I bring it to you. But it is a stitch that I loved years ago, and I still love it. I think it's very flexible as far as who can wear it, and teamed with this yarn, it is gorgeous. So that is the cowl. I can link that below, and then you have a matching set. That's the whole reason I'm bringing you the hat, is because I am making a set and gifting it to my mother-in-law. So with my tension and the way I crochet, I am going to be chaining 34, and if you just want to jump in and get started, the first entire round will be double crochets. So I will be back to you once I have my 34 chained. We're going to join in the round. Make sure your chain is flat, and then slip stitch to your beginning chain. Going to chain one here and put a double crochet in that same stitch. So every stitch all the way around each chain that you have made, put a double crochet. At the end of this round, you will have the same amount that you chained. So make sure that if you did like I did, 34, make sure you have 34 double crochets. I'll meet back up with you once I'm done with all my double crochets. Okay, slip stitch to your beginning double crochet when you get to the end there. And now we're going to start our patterning already. No need to do a brim on this. Our cabling stitches will work as ribbing all the way up the hat. So gonna chain one here, and then we're going to put a double crochet in the same first stitch right here, and then we're going to do a double crochet in the next stitch. Now we're going to do 2 front post double crochets. So not the stitch because it's taken, not the stitch because it's taken, but in these 2 stitches we're going to do front post double crochets. How we do that is we yarn over, and instead of going into the stitch, we're going around the post. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to yarn over, pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over, and we're going to go through 2 and yarn over, go through 2, just like you would a normal double crochet. Going to do that in the next stitch as well. Yarn over, go around your post, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Now we're going to do 2 regular double crochets in the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. And now we're going to start our cabling. So we need to identify what stitches we are going to work in. We're not working in these two because they're taken up by regular double crochet, so ignore those. Okay, then we have these next 4 stitches. We're going to skip the first 2 and work into the 3rd stitch, and we are going to do a front post treble crochet. Sounds complicated, it's not. We yarn over twice instead of once, so yarn over twice. See how I kept my thumb on the stitch I need to work into? That helps you keep track of where you need to go. So putting this finger here if you need to, go down around that post, yarn over, pull a loop up. You have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over and go through 2, yarn over and go through 2, yarn over and go through 2. Easy peasy, right? Going to do that one more time, and we're going to do it in this stitch right here. Yarn over twice, go around that post, yarn over, pull up. See how I reposition it in my hand so it's easier? Yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Okay, now we still have these 2 stitches over here that we skipped, 1 and 2. We're going to work into this one and then this one. Same stitch, front post treble crochet. It's a mouthful, but we can do it. Yarn over twice. Grab that first skipped stitch, put your finger here if you need to, go around that post, reposition if you need to, grab the post, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. We have one more hiding in there we need to go around. So yarn over twice, hold, go around the stitch, reposition, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Ta-da! Cabling done. Now we're going to do 2 regular double crochets, and we're not working in the stitch because this one has a post stitch around it. So we're not working in that one. We're going to work in this and this, 2 regular double crochets. Now we're going to do 2 front post double crochets. So identify your stitches. We're not working into this one or this one. They're already worked in. See? So these 2 front post double crochets. Yarn over, go around the post, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. And another one. Now we're going to do 2 regular double crochets. 1 and 2. Now we're going to do the cabling section again. So identifying your stitches, not working into these 2, so ignore. Skipping the first 2, 1 and 2, we're going to work into this one. Front post treble crochet. Yarn over twice, go around that stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2 until you have 1 loop on your hook. Working into the next stitch, front post treble crochet, round, up, through 2, and through 2. Okay, now we're going to the skip stitches again. The first one and then the second one. Yarn over twice, around that first one, and the next one. Yarn over twice, okay. Now we're going to do 2 normal double crochets. Do not go into the stitch. This is a cabling stitch, so these 2 are normal double crochets. 1 and 2. Now we're going to do 2 front post double crochets, identifying your stitches. Not this one and not this one. They're worked in. Ignore. In these 2, you're going to do front post double crochets. And now we're going to do 2 normal double crochets. So 1 and 2. Now we're going to cable again. So identify your stitches, not these 2. They're taken. Skip 2, and in the 3rd, front post treble crochet. And in the next one, front post treble crochet. Now go into your first skipped stitch and then your second front post treble crochet around both of those. First skipped and second skipped. Now we're going to do 2 normal double crochets, ignoring the cable stitches, these 2 normal double crochets. 1, 2, and now we're going to do 2 front post double crochets. So identify your stitches once again, not working in those are worked in. So the last 2 stitches you have are front post double crochets. Yarn over, go around the post, yarn over, pull up, finish like a normal double crochet. And the next one. I often hold my yarn differently than just having it in front of me when doing post stitches. It makes it easier to keep track of where I need to work my stitch, have it not be too tight when I'm working the stitch, and it also helps the arthritis in my hands not hurt so much. So we are going to slip stitch into our beginning double crochet. That is a whole round that you did of cabling, and it's not that hard. So the next round that we do, the first one, we're slanting our stitches. The next one, we're going to straighten them a bit, and then it's going to weave and go up just like this. See, you have a slant, and then you have a straighten, and then you have a slant, and then straighten. So that will be our next round, is straightening out our stitches. So starting our next round, we will chain 1. We're going to put a double crochet in that same stitch. And it's going to be easier this round to identify our stitches because we already have stitches worked into them. So it will aid us greatly. Next stitch, regular double crochet. Next stitch is a front post double crochet. You can see they're popping out at you. So yarn over, go around that post, yarn over, pull up, finish like a normal double crochet. And the next one. Now we have 2 regular double crochets. 1 and 2. Now we're to our cabling section. Instead of front post treble crochets, we're going to do front post double crochets. And we're going to start with the stitches we can't see. So we need to find them. And they're hiding back there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are doing front post double crochets in each of those. So starting with this hidden one, we're going to yarn over, go around that post, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Next hidden stitch back here, yarn over, go around that post, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Now we're to the front ones, yarn over, go around that post, yarn over, pull up, go through 2, go through 2. And the last one, yarn over, go around the post, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. See how we straighten them out? Now the next 2 stitches are regular double crochets, and we can see that. We don't even have to worry about where the stitches are because they show. And the next two after that are front post double crochets. So around the post, finish like a normal double crochet. Next two, regular double crochet. Next four are cabling again. So identify your hidden stitches. There they are, 1 and 2. Gonna work into them first. Yarn over, go around the post of the first one, yarn over, pull up, finish like a normal double crochet. Find the next one, right here, yarn over, go around the post, yarn over, pull up, finish like a normal double crochet. I have a piece of yarn here from other yarn that I was working with that's tweed, a little orange piece. Next two stitches, yarn over, go around the post, yarn over, pull up, finish like a normal double crochet. One more time. And we have 2 normal double crochets. We have 2 front post double crochets. Normal double crochets, and then cabling again. Find your hidden stitches, front post double crochet around this one and then this one, and then the next one, and then the next one. 2 normal double crochets, and 2 front post double crochets. Slip stitch to your beginning double crochet. Okay, let's take a look. You can see in row 2 that we slanted. You can see in row 3 we straightened. So our row 1 was normal double crochet, row 2 slant, row 3 straighten. Now we're going to repeat row 2 and row 3, the height of your hat. However high you want to make your hat, that is the repeat you will do. Row 2 slant, row 3 straighten. I will leave a list of basic sizes for hats in the description box below. You can follow that or not follow that, but it is a general size range for typical head sizes, and it does give you brim to crown of your head for the length that is typical. It doesn't mean it's always correct, but it is typical of certain size heads. So it is totally up to you how long you want to make your hat, but you make the length that you want, okay? And I will be back to you once I get to the size that I think will fit my mother-in-law, which I think is probably a good 8 inches from here up. And then we'll decrease really quick and we'll be done, and we'll see if we have enough for a pom-pom. So I'll be right back to you. I will show the next 2 rounds without talking you through it so that you can just see me working, okay? Remember, repeat is row 2 slant, row 3 straighten. Row 2, you're doing front post treble. Row 3, you're doing front post double. So in your third stitch for this round, make sure that you are going into last round's front post double crochet and not round 2's front post treble crochet. Okay, so as you're looking at your work, make sure you're going into this post right here, just like that. If you want to stop here and not make a hat and just make an ear warmer, this is a perfect size. We're at 4 inches. This would make a gorgeous head warmer or headband. So if you don't want to make hats per se and you like headbands better, there you go. You have a gorgeous headband. You can finish off each side of this with reverse single crochet, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment when I'm done with my hat. But you could get 2 headbands plus out of 1 ball of this. So I just thought I would throw that out there because I personally am more of a headband person than I am a hat person. So if you want to make a headband ear warmer, there you go. Okay, I am at around 7 inches or so as far as length. So I'm going to start decreasing because it's going to take, you know, probably an inch or more to decrease. And I wanted my hat from brim to crown to be about 8 inches. So I'm going to decrease at the 7-inch mark here. So it does not matter which round you end on, if you're ending in a straightening row or if you're ending in a twisting row, because the cabling stitches aren't going to change. You will still stay in pattern for those. What is going to change is your double crochets that you have that are normal. Those will change on the decrease. So we start with normal double crochets, so we're going to start with a decrease. So I am going to chain 1 here, and then I'm going to double crochet 2 together. So yarn over, go into that same space, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, going through 2, leaving it there. Now I'm going to yarn over, I'm going to go in the next stitch, I'm going to yarn over, pull up, I'm going to yarn over and go through 2, then I'm going to yarn over and go through 3. 2 stitches made into 1. 1, 2, 1 stitch here. Now we're just going to follow in pattern. So 2 front post double crochets, 1 and 2, and now we're to 2 normal double crochets again, so we're going to decrease. Yarn over, go into the first regular double crochet, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through all 3. Okay, now we're to our cabling section. I ended on front post double crochets here, so I would need to follow pattern, and I would do front post treble crochet. If you ended on a front post treble crochet, you would do front post double crochets. You would just follow in line whatever you were doing. So I'm going to do my front post trebles. Which would be my repeat row 2. And then we have 2 regular double crochets, so I'm going to decrease there. Yarn over, go in that first one, yarn over, pull up, go through 2. Yarn over, go in the next one, yarn over, pull up, go through 2, go through all 3. 2 front post double crochets. Two normal double crochets. We're decreasing here as well. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, go in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through all 3. Now I'm to my cabling again, so I have to do front post treble crochets. You do as you need. I didn't go all the way around that one, did I? And now I'm going to decrease again because we're at 2 regular double crochets. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, go in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through all 3. 2 front post double crochets. Two regular double crochets, so we're going to decrease again, yarn over, go in the stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, go in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through all 3. Now I'm to my cabling section again, so I'm going to front post treble crochet. Now I am to the last set of 2 normal double crochets, so I'm going to decrease those. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, go in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through all 3. 2 front post double crochets in the last 2. Slip stitch to your beginning, double crochet 2 together there. Okay, so you can see we did curve in a bit at the top. So now we're going to curve in a lot at the top. Now, instead of decreasing these stitches, we're just going to skip them. We're skipping them like they don't exist. We're going to ignore them, even if it hurts their feelings. So we are going to chain 1, and we're going straight to our post stitches here. We're going to yarn over, do 2 front post double crochets. We're going to go straight into our cabling. I slanted the last round. This round I have to straighten, so I need to do 4 front post doubles. 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. So going straight into that, ignoring that double crochet 2 together we did last round, because now we're decreasing even more. Ignoring, sorry, doing front post double crochets in the front post double crochets. Ignoring doing front post double crochets because last round I did the front trebles. You do as you need. We all may be on different aspects of our hat because we all have different amounts of yarn. We're all using different yarns, different sizes, different hooks. Everything is how you want it to be done. So I can't attest that you are on the same round as me because I don't know what you're using. Ignoring all of these sections we did last round where we double crochet 2 together. We're ignoring all of them like they don't exist. And that decreases us even more. And we are to the beginning of our round already. So, slip stitch into your first front post treble. And now, since we are so close to being cinched, I am almost out of yarn. I mean, it is really, really close to me being out of yarn. I could cinch that, and that would be fine. If you don't want to cinch it, that's fine. Let's decrease some more, shall we? let's decrease our front post stitches. So instead of doing 2 here, we're going to do 1. So we're going to chain 1. We are going to go around the first post just like we normally would and go through 2, except don't finish. Yarn over and go through the next one, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through all 3, decrease. Now on this section here, I'm going to double crochet 2 together. If you were on the front post trebles, I would suggest just decreasing anyway, because I normally would be putting the front post trebles here. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to leave it as is, and I am going to do 2 together, just like we did right here. I'm going to do 1 through 2, 2 through 2, go through all 3, going to start on the next one. Go through all 3. See how that's pulling it all in nice? Now we're going to decrease like that all the way around. So when you get to the 2 front post stitches like this, go in it like you normally would and go through 2. Then yarn over and go through the next one. Yarn over and go through 2 and then through 3. Okay? Now if you are on the front post treble section and this round you would be doing the front post doubles, just do the doubles together. So if I was down here, let's pretend, okay? Let's pretend I'm right here. And I would need to do the front post doubles normal. We're just going to do them together. So you would go around, you would go in this first one, pull up a loop, go through 2. Around, go in the next one, pull up a loop, go through 2, go through all 3. So it doesn't matter what round you are on, just go in tow with what I am saying to do. So if you were on that round and you were supposed to do front post doubles in them, just front post double crochet 2 together, front post double crochet 2 together. If you're on the round that I left on, just do what I'm doing. Front post double crochet 2 together, front post double crochet 2 together. Either way, it works out. Last one. Slip stitch to the beginning, front post double crochet. And now we're going to cut our yarn. I'm going to cut a good length, but not too much because I'm running out. About 8 inches there. Hopefully I have enough to do around the edge of the hat. If not, it's okay. It's not a huge deal if you don't. Yarn over and pull through. And then what we do here is get our tapestry needle. See how close we are to the top there? We just run our needle through back and forth like a drawstring bag and cinch it closed. So those gaps from the front post double crochets we decreased, they actually make really good use because they make it easy for us to go through. I am going to drop back down through and I am going to weave in my end here. So let's talk a little bit about it. If you do not want to do a pom-pom, that's okay. I think a faux pom-pom would be really cute on this, and I don't have enough to make a pom-pom with mine. So it depends on the size of hat that you are making if you're going to have enough yarn left to do a pom-pom. I personally am making this for my mother-in-law, and she is Probably not caring if she has a pom-pom. Probably would prefer not to have a pom-pom, to be honest. But a gray faux one would be beautiful with this yarn. Or white. Ooh, that'd be really pretty too. So the edging I'm going to put on is going to match the cowl that I did. And that is reverse single crochet, and that is one of my favorite edgings ever because it's cool and it gives a lot of character. So let's take a look at the hat. I still have one end to weave in here. So the edging, like I was saying, it matches the cowl. So here's the cowl. It is called reverse single crochet, or people call it the crab stitch. As I said, I have no idea why they do that, but they do that. So I have this much yarn left. If I wanted to, I could definitely do a pom-pom, no problem. My dilemma here is, do I want to do gray or do I want to do pink? I think I'll do pink. I think that will balance it out better. So I'm going to take the pink and I'm going to start working with the pink to do the edging. I'm going to start in the back, wherever my end was that I just weaved in. Looks like maybe here. Okay, so we're reverse single crocheting. You want the outside to face you, the right side to face you, okay? You put your yarn in just like you normally would to attach it anywhere you want, doesn't matter. Gonna chain one, and then reverse single crochet is single crochet backwards, okay? So in this next spot or stitch, we're going to do a single crochet, but reversed. So you can hold your yarn if that helps, go into the stitch behind what you normally would do. Yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go through two. I'm going to do that all the way around the hat. And it's going to make a beautiful edging that will match your cowl. And like I said, completely optional. This is not something you need to do, but this makes it match the cowl and it is gorgeous. So I'll meet up with you in just a second here. Ah, it's so pretty. I love this hat. I love the cowl. I love the stitch. Love, 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 love. So I'm going to stick it on my mannequin and put the camera up so that you can see them together. I'll be right back. So there's the cowl and the hat together. Her head is smaller than normal. It's like a teenager size head. So it fits. It doesn't fit as well as it does on me, but it does fit her. So this is very forgiving as far as size goes, because even if someone wanted to, they could flip it up and turn it over the edge if it was too long on them. I think this will be perfect for my mother-in-law. She has a larger head than the mannequin. The mannequin also does not have any hair, so take that into consideration as well. So if you want to make sets for craft fairs, gift sets for family members, co-workers, whatever, this is a great set to give away and to sell this coming up holiday season. So thank you so much for watching. I will link all of the videos I have featuring the stitch below. And thank you for watching. Take care. Until next time, guys.